Hello, Century League owners, ladies and gentlemen. This is highlights quickly, week 8 and then week 9 previews. Bears take down the Steelers. NFC East prevails there. Pats take the Lions by 0.4 points. Joshua's rolling right now. Nico's also spinning right now. Packers 115 over the Browns 92. Pretty good win for Rob's Packers. Maybe he's going to get them on track. We'll see what happens coming up this previews after this. And then the Giants take down the Colts. Bash continues his ways, putting pressure on my Bears. Raiders get a good win, stay in the hunt there out in the East, AFC West. Raiders win 103 to 81. Cards win a close one to the Chiefs. Oilers win against, the 49ers pulled out this win just now on this piece of paper, 83 to 82 over the Oilers. Tough loss for the Oilers. And then the Broncos score 148 points, Phil Lanier's team, over Ron's Cowboys at 106. So that's what happened last week. As a result of that, Bears and the Giants are 6-2 right now going into week 9. Lions sitting at 5-3. Packers on the way up at 3-5. If the Bears lose this week, Giants I think might win. Lions I'm not sure because you don't line them up, but I'm just kidding. It's a pretty smart move. I thought about it. And then Packers sitting at 3-5. They can get a win this week. Bears lose, they get a little closer, gets a little tighter in the NFC East. Dallas is up a game. And then you've got everyone else, Rams at the bottom there in the NFC West. I think right now, Arizona and San Francisco, both teams, can take over first place and win out there in that division. Certainly, Chris plays and lines them up each week. He's got an interesting lineup this week we'll discuss. The Pats out in the AFC East, 6-2. Pittsburgh 5-3. Browns and Colts at 3-5, and on the way up, I think, stand to gain this week when I talk about previews. And then the Chiefs, tough loss this past week, go to 5-3. Oilers are 4-4. Raiders move up to 3-5. Broncos really hot, possibly dangerous. A lot of divisional games at the end. They're sitting at 2-6. So here we go. Previews this coming week. The Browns and the Bears. Well, my Bears got off to a really bad start, guys, on Thursday Night Football. It didn't work out real good. But I'm going to counter the Browns this week. I think that Chubbs is going to score a little less than he's supposed to. And I think that my man Johnson is going to actually score 14 points more than he's supposed to. That's going to bring me close. Still think the Browns are going to sneak out a win here after my bad start on Thursday Night Football. If the Browns do that, they go to 4-5. Bears would go to 6-3. Packers and the Pats. Packers got a 101 to 95 lead right now. It's close. Pats started out hot. Actually, the Packers had a bigger lead before Thursday Night Football. So it's much closer now. We'll see what happens that game. If the Pats win, they're really in command. And then the Steelers and the Giants. Giants go to the Steelers. Steelers are 5-3. Lost last week to my Bears. Let's see what the Giants do with them. This is 105 to 100 in favor of the Giants right now. Thursday Night Football, a little bit disappointing with 9.6 points from Michael Carter. So we'll see what happens. Giants do have the edge in this game and could take over first place in the NFC East. And then the Lions and the Colts. Colts got 101 points up there right now, guys. So Nico's going to have to put something together. We'll see. I'm sure this game will end up being pretty close, but if the Colts could pull it out, of course, again, as we talked about, in the AFC North or East. I think it's the East. But anyway, those guys all can get a lot closer in that division with a Colts win over the Lions. And then the Cards and the Raiders, it's a 10-point game. Hopkins is maybe out. That could hurt her. Raiders are going to counter with Rondale Moore and Kyler Murray combo. So we'll see. Raiders could go to 4-5. That would tighten it up out there in the AFC West. Cards still, they need a win. They won't, if they lose, Amber's Cards still will be totally in the hunt because I do think the Cowboys there, interesting game there. But the Chiefs 100-79 over 49ers. 49ers got this interesting lineup. They don't have Ridley, but so what? The Chiefs don't have Barkley. This is going to be closer than the 20-point projection that's on it right now. I'm certain of that. But 49ers and Chiefs, I think the Chiefs might pull that one out. If they do, they will stay pretty solidly up on top. Connor's team out in the AFC West. And then the Cowboys and the Oilers. This is totally anybody's game. We'll see how Love performs in his debut here with the Cowboys. And then Peterson was picked up for the Cowboys. So, you know, Peterson could counter McNichols, who is on the Oilers. So that's going to be kind of another interesting to see. I like those counter aspects in fantasy football. But Cowboys and the Oilers, that's anybody's game. Important for both of them. Both of them are either leading their division or right there. So important game. And then finally the Rams and the Broncos. Gosh, Harsh's Rams are just having a tough time this year. I don't see them winning this game. Broncos score 41 points Thursday Night Football. I see Phil Lanier winning another one, going to 3-6. And so I think things are going to tighten up this week. Make sure you look at your lineups close, that you've got your best team in there. I know you all will. Have a great week. Look, I didn't have the energy to put something silly together, so that's it. All right, have a great week, guys.